Creatives naturally have a lot of creative energy and a lot of creative ideas. So, if you're anything like me, you might find that sometimes your creative energy and your thoughts and your ideas are there's just so many of them that it becomes hard to focus or stay on task or even hard to start tasks. One of the things that really helps with that is using ritual and using ritual to help you get into your creative space and get into your creative flow and increase your focus, your productivity, and really help you get on task. I'm Kristen Iris, and this is the place to stand in your color, stand in your power, and use ritual to boost your creative flow. So, using ritual is actually really, really simple. It's really powerful as well. So, the reason that I use ritual in my creative process, in even just starting my day, in a lot of the different activities I do, is because one, it actually hacks your brain into that mindset a little bit faster. When you're doing something creative, for me, I'm a writer. So, my writing mindset and mentality, that energy is totally different from the energy of working on my business or the energy of making dinner or the energy of doing yoga. And I have to get into a different mind frame for each of those things. So when you use ritual, it helps to hack your mind into that state that you need it to be in to go into the flow of whatever that activity is, so that you're not in this kind of wobbly space between one activity and the next. You get to minimize that. That also means that, too, it saves you time and it boosts your productivity because you're not wasting so much time between activities trying to shift your mindset and your energy and get in the right frame of mind. You're actually able to get into it faster, which means that you're able to get on task faster and get more done. Ritual also helps you to close out that activity as well. So you can use it at the beginning of an activity and you can use it at the end of an activity to close it so that you can shift your mind into whatever the next thing that there is to do. When you are setting up your rituals, especially when it's around your creative flow, make it simple. Okay, so choose 3 really simple actions that you can take. Do it in the same order and do it every time. I'll give you an example. When I'm getting into my ritual for writing and my writing time, the first thing I do, because I like to do it at the beginning of my day, is I change my clothes. So I get out of my pajamas and I put on other clothes. The next thing I do is I make a cup of tea. I really like drinking tea when I write. It's one of my writing beverages. It helps me get in the mode. Then I sit down for about 10 minutes with whatever fiction book I'm reading, and that helps to kind of shut down some of the mental chatter and get me acquainted with the written word, which is what I'm going to be engaging in when I write. See, they're really simple actions. Change your clothes, make tea, read for 10 minutes. It doesn't even have to be 10 minutes. It could be for 5 minutes, but that's my little ritual. Another thing that I do is I actually turn my phone on airplane mode so that I don't have any distractions coming through from the screen, because I can be a little bit of a cell phone junkie. When you're doing your creative flow ritual, make it really easy tasks, things that you can, super easy to remember. You can do them in the same order every time, and especially if you can pick things that help you get into your creative flow, that will really help you to get started in whatever activity it is that you're doing. Then when you close your ritual, again, you choose something really simple. So for me with writing, it's I could just close my laptop. That might be one. A lot of times I like to do like a 5-minute dance party just to kind of shut down my mind, get in my body, and give me something totally different to do that has nothing to do with writing, and then go into the next thing. It's also a good mood elevator, gets your endorphins going. Now, the great thing about doing these same actions over and over in the same order every time, over time, your mind and your brain starts to recognize, oh, this must be writing time for me. This must be writing time because we're doing these actions, and your brain starts to get into that flow faster. If you're dancing or if you're doing something else, it's when you start doing those actions, your brain will automatically start to say, this is time for this activity. This is time for me to get into this mode, and it'll get into it faster. That's actually how the hacking your brain into that mode works. Whatever it is that you choose for you, Start implementing it. Make it really simple. It only takes a few minutes, and then see how this changes your creative flow, how it changes your creative process, and what starts to open up when you start incorporating ritual. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear what you think, so make sure that you comment below this video. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell so that you get notifications when I come out with new videos for you. If you are looking for more, I do have a free video and workbook guide on creating your future vision. And it is about getting into your future vision and starting to bring it into the now, into your everyday, so that you can move forward and take massive action towards that vision. You can go to kristeniris.com/vision to go and get it. It's completely free, or you can click the link in the description to this video. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.